welcome to this early morning edition of the Crossroads Chronicle. Today is Friday, October 9th, and I'm glad you're here with me. I've got the coffee pot brewing, so too bad we don't have smell-o-vision, so you can't smell that wonderful coffee, but if you hear some gurgling or something like that, it's just the coffee pot. I have it on and ready for you. One of the things I'd like to feature this week is the Zero to Be Scared for Halloween outreach event. Pastor Al and his crew have some posters around the community and around Crossroads here, as well as the sign-up sheets on the front window in the lobby, where you can tell us how you'd like to be involved in that all-important outreach event. And I'm standing here in the kitchen, but in front of this empty counter, in particular to highlight, if you sign up to bring hot dogs, buns, cider, things like that, right here is where you can put them when you bring them in, and we'll make sure that they get where they want to go. If you bring the hot dogs and Pastor Al's not here right now to tell him that you've got them, go ahead and put them right in the refrigerator that's right there. Help yourself, and we'll make sure that we use them for the right event. Also, we will be having a prayer tent at this year's Halloween outreach. So if you'd be seeking the Lord, if that's something He'd like you to be involved with, we want to make sure that people who come here, whether they're from Crossroads or from the community, people who come here for that outreach event have an opportunity to be touched by the Lord. They have a need that they need some prayer for. We're going to be here in a prayer tent. Not sure exactly where that's going to be set up, but it'll be real obvious that night. But seek the Lord if that's something He would have you be involved with. And while you're seeking the Lord for that, if you could also just be praying for good weather, 600 kids, and 60 cars for that event, that would be wonderful. Also wanted to highlight, we have mentor training coming up on Wednesday, November 11th at 6:30 p.m. here at Crossroads. You'll be seeing this logo around as the date nears, but I wanted to give you a heads up about it. If you are interested in a one-on-one discipling, mentoring type relationship, helping someone to grow deeper in their three relationships, closer with the Lord, closer with other Christians, and closer with those outside the church, this is a great way to help a person in an intenser focus than you can get in a small group or in a worship service. So let us know that you might be interested in that. There'll be more details on what the qualifications are and what it entails, what a mentoring relationship work looks like. We'll have more details about that at that Wednesday, November 11th, 6:30 training event. We expect it to last for about an hour. So use the welcome card, send me an email, give me a phone call if that's something you'd like us to reserve space for you. Also, wanted to highlight that our October calendar, in fact every month's calendar, is in the bulletin once a month, but we also have extra copies on the bulletin board that's just in the lobby just outside the kitchen here. So if you missed that calendar and want to know what's going on, pick up one from the bulletin board. We always have extra there for you. Also, if you could just be in prayer, we have I believe 16, 17 men traveling to Camp Barakel. They're leaving this afternoon, and they'll be back sometime Sunday. If you could just be praying that they would have a restful time, as well as a touch from the Lord, that they would hear what it is that He has to say to them this weekend. And if you've never been to Camp Barakel, hey, start planning now for next October's retreat. We usually go to the men's weekend in October. Had a few women go for the first time last weekend to Camp Barakel, so we'll be giving you more information about what those experiences were like. But hey, next October, try to keep some space open on those weekends for Camp Barakel. Here it's a great event. And also, just one other thing, we have a Hospital Visitation Training coming up, and that's Monday, October 12th at 7 p.m. at Pastor Joni Bueller's home. If you are interested in helping people who are hospitalized by giving them a short visit to pray with them, encourage them, be sure to attend that training. If you let us know with the welcome card that you would like to attend that, we'll make sure that Pastor Joni knows that you'll be coming. More details, her address, so that you can look up how to get to her house, will be in the Chronicle in the paper edition that will be emailed to you later on. So thanks for joining me. Glad to have you with me. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee because I hear that it's done. Have a great day.